Well, it's the beginning of March and I wanted to give you guys a quick garden update of what I have growing. I started all these things about a week and a half ago, which was around 12 weeks before my average last frost date. So let's see what I have growing. Also to note, as I don't have my grow room this year, we were doing some renovations, so we cut power back there. We just bought this little greenhouse. I set it up in our shop and I'm going to be doing all my starts in here this year and we'll see how it goes. We might move this out in the summer and plant some like peppers in pots to see if that will give them a little bit of extra heat. But only time will tell. I only have a few trays going, but here we have our onions and everything's coming up pretty good. These are Apache, which are like a scallion green onion, but they have a little bit of purple to them, red. Next we have our red Weathersfield onion. The germination hasn't been so good on that, but again, they're still popping up, so we just have to wait. Kelsey, really good germination with these guys, a nice big onion. Then we have the Borentana, again, not the best germination, but still pretty good. Things are still coming up, popping through the soil, so we'll get more. And then the white sweet Spanish. And these seeds are actually 2 years old, the Spanish ones there. So I'm happy to see those germinate because onion seeds don't last as long as others. In the back there, we just have some chive seeds, always growing more chives. And in the front, these two are a green onion that I save seeds for. These two, all these three, I save seeds for. So it's always nice to see those germinate well. Okay, next we have a bunch of stuff with not very much coming up yet. We have celery. Looks like we might have one little guy come up there. They take a long time to germinate, as well as the catnip. But again, we're starting to get germination on that, which is nice. And then rosemary, which I don't see anything coming up. They can be tough to germinate. We've got some lovage, nothing yet. The cilantro is starting to sprout. I don't see anything here for the black sesame, but in the back there, the marshmallow, it's germinated nicely. I don't know if I just didn't plant something here or forgot to label it, so nothing up there yet. And the pansies, I have one little guy sprouted there. And then we just have one more tray over here. And the chamomile, they came up really nicely. I got these guys under a light right away. These guys I did not, and you can see how they've fallen over. So that's because they stretched up, got too leggy, and then they didn't have the strength to stand up. So I still have lots of chamomile there, but just want to get those under the light as soon as they sprout. Nothing here in the petunias or my other pansies yet. Nothing for the chervil. The borage is coming up nicely. Got some hibiscus. It's a zinger hibiscus in the front. It's started to sprout nice here. Tarragon's coming up. Nothing yet for the oregano. And in the back there is mint. I think I got one little guy coming. White sage and regular sage, nothing yet. And we have a peppermint, which I don't see anything in there yet. The thyme has come up really nicely. Nothing for the lemon balm. But in the back there, the lavender is sprouted really nice. Got to add, but I also have these loofahs, which I started in the middle of January, and they are looking really good. So that's all we got growing, just a few little trays here of some early starts. Next week is going to be 10 weeks to my average last frost, where I'll be starting my peppers and my brassicas, and I'm going to do a video about how I start those and what varieties I'm starting. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.